So I wanted to have a quick look at the GPU ants that I was working on before exams, and I just want to do a little update because I saw some nice little videos of some C++ ant implementations that some guy had made, and they were actually really cool. But they were missing some features that I had, which I thought would be worth talking about a little bit more. So obviously we got the DMGUI, GUI, gotta have that, very important. So basically the way that this GPU ants works, let's go have a little recap on that. We got a little colony, we got our little ants, everyone's individually simulated, we got a big, everything can collide with everything, everything's circular, making that nice and speedy. We got an underlying pheromone grid, and we sit in an ecology of prey, these green guys, predators, these red guys, and there are two functions, or other ants, I guess, somewhere else. And the prey can photosynthesize and gain energy. The predators can zip around and try and eat everything, and they can all reproduce and what have you. This is a tiled world, so it's toroidal like this. You can kind of see it goes infinitely in both directions. And there are other ants, but I can't find any. There are other ants somewhere hiding around in here. And we got this terrain that everything can collide with, but it can also spawn inside of it. Oh, there we go. Look, these ants have spawned inside, but here are some more ants. Gotta find ourselves. There we go. So we've got this little fog of war that we can discover in, and the ants can come. And when everything dies, it leaves behind a corpse. You can go pick up the energy from the corpse, come back to the base, get some more energy, and produce some more ants. So let's unpause. So we got the home-facing pheromones, which let the ants go towards home, obviously. We got food-facing pheromones, which let the ants discover where new food is and go towards it. And we got some scent pheromones, and let's talk about the scent pheromones, which generally describe how the world works in how the world looks at any point in time. So it allows ants to find other ants. It lets ants find prey, the nice red scent there, and it can also find predators who kind of zip around and things will run away from the scent. So this gives us a kind of like vision for free, but not really for free. The pheromones are all fluids, so they diffuse as well as decaying, which is quite important because that's actually how ant pheromone trails optimize. So you see these two kind of 1 pixel wide tracks. In actual fact, they diffuse into being one track together. So it's a nice little feature, but it does come with some pretty huge performance downsides. It does take an awful amount of time, especially if you have quite a lot of grids to simulate. And there's one more pheromones set that we need to talk about, which is the attack pheromones. If an ant dies, it gives off a little scent saying, "Oh, I died over here, come kill whatever killed me." But it also lets us kind of direct the ants to do what we want. We can tell them to go in specific directions. Oh my god. So we can create new colonies, and we can change how the ants spawn. And this allows the colonies to grow and whatever. They shouldn't spawn right next to each other like this, but is what it is. The ecology is highly unstable. As you can see, the green guys are getting completely wrecked by the predators, but the predators are actually an extremely good source of food. See, this one just died of old age. So you can kind of see how this works, and yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting. It is a really nice little system, and we got this little audio engine, right? We can hear these guys being born and they die and whatever. And the audio engine's all being driven from the GPU side, so this is actually quite a difficult thing. Synchronizing the GPU and the CPU sides together does take quite a significant amount of effort. Oh, the predators throwing themselves at us, and you can kind of see this is a pretty cool little system. There are some bugs, obviously, like you can see these guys just not moving. They've probably run out of energy, and then they're just waiting to die, which is pretty tragic. But and the ecology is kind of crashed, so we're pretty much sitting here waiting for predators to throw themselves at us, so we can farm them for food. And but yeah, it's a pretty cool little system that I made. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see the other colonies have not really fared very much better than us. Everyone's succumbed to heat death. No more prey. Oh, I guess there's one. Oh, here we go. Let's watch one of them. What are they doing? So everyone's moving around, just randomly moving around. Most things interact with scent. So the prey will try and group up with other prey to keep some level. Try and run away from predators. And when they gain enough energy and then they get old enough, they'll start spitting out little mitosis children like that. You see this guy's small, so he zips around. That's one interesting way of trying to make the ecology a little bit more stable. You make the big guys really slow and easy prey, and the small guys are really hard to catch, and it kind of balances itself out. But since there are no more predators left, they've all died, the prey will now take over the world. And I assume all the ant colonies have all died off by now. Their energy reserves are running low. But yeah, this is a cool little system, and everything's being done on the GPU. We got all the logic being done on the GPU, which is unusual. All done in compute shaders, pretty much GLSL. So yeah, just wanted to show that off. Thanks for watching.